How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Lucky Pack MTG. My name is Matt, and you guys are here to watch me crack open some Lorwyn Eclipsed. Because it's Patreon Friday, which means we have some 30 packs of fun to open, one collector booster because Wizards stopped doing box toppers, so we got our own. And we're going to see what we can get our patron that we have right now, which is James H. We got his sleeve right here. We'll put a pack for him right there. And before we get to any of this, I do need to ask you guys to do a couple of things. I know, I ask you every video, but it's really important. It does help the channel. First and foremost, I need you guys to hit like on this video. I know you haven't seen anything yet, but you clicked on it because you like Magic, you like watching pack openings. You're gonna like it. Second, I need you to go ahead and share this around with everybody you know. Share it with your Magic friends. Share it with people that who enjoy watching pack openings. And third, I need you guys to subscribe. Doing any one of those things does let YouTube know that you're enjoying the video. Doing all three of those things lets YouTube know that other people may enjoy the channel as well. Now, if you want to get in on Patreon Friday, there is a link down below for my Patreon. All you got to do is sign up. There are many different reward tiers. You can check it out, and we'll go and, $10 and above, and you get yourself a pack. Now, I know why you guys are here, and we're going to get to it, right? We got to get James his pack. I got to set this aside. And while I'm opening this box, getting into the goodness, let's go over what actually is in this set. Now, I've already opened 3 packs of this, as you saw on the random MTG, the local game store randomness that I've been doing. But there are some things that we're looking for. In the Mythic slot, we are looking for Bitter Bloom Bearer, which of course is a twist on Bitter Blossom. Then we're also looking for Wistfulness, Moon Shadow, Deceit, Chronicle of Victory, Bloom Tender, and Vibrance. And those are all in the Mythic slot. Look at this, they're doing multiple pack designs again. Isn't that cool? In the rare slot, we're looking for Formidable Speaker, which we have pulled on this channel. We're looking for Hexing Squelcher, which is the new goblin everybody is in love with. And we are looking for any of the Shocklands. And that's, just to name a few, we're looking for Steam Vents, we're looking for Blood Crypt, Hollow Fountain, things like that. So, we have 30 packs of goodness, and one of these packs are going to be for James. So let's find out which one. We're going to do what we've done before. We're going to roll 1 die. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll pick the pack from there. So, middle. We're going to get from the middle. Alright. We're going to re-roll on an 11 or a 12, just in case. 9. Alright. We're going 9 deep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So, James, this is your pack. We're going to go ahead and place it right there. And like always, I'm going to make you wait. Because I'm evil like that. We're going to go ahead and get started. And opening these things up and going over what we get out of this brand new set. Now, I don't know if you guys heard, but Wizards kind of did a done goof and revealed a lot of the cards for the next set, which is TMNT, which is something that I'm looking forward to. So hopefully it'll be a good set. Alright, we got Vile Boggart, Runaway Together, Luminal Hold, Dawn's Light Archer, Brambleback Brute, Scarblade's Malice, Gangly Stomping, Chaos Spewer, Seer, Pestered Wellguard, Morkant's Eye, and Hexing Squelcher right off the bat. Why is Hexing Squelcher good? Well, let's take a look. Number 1, this spell can't be countered. Number 2, has Ward, pay 2 life. Spells you control can't be countered. And other creatures you control have Ward 2 or Ward, pay 2 life. Yeah, I can understand why people love this goblin and hate this goblin. First pull, not bad. Can't go wrong with that. And then we have a foil Perfect Intimidation, and a full art Swamp, and a Merfolk token. Look at that. I do like this. It kind of harkens back to old school Magic with the art design. We got Changeling. Well, this box is hitting hard fast, which I'm not going to complain. I don't think any one of you guys would complain either. Alright, we got Riverguard Reflexes, Wildvine Pummeler, Flamekin Guildweaver, Dawnhand Eulogist, Stratosorer, Appeal to Iridu, Foraging Wickermaw, Boulder Dash, and we got Prismatic Undercurrents, Kinsbale Aspirant, okay, Noggle the Mind, and a Sapling Nursery. A Sapling Nursery has affinity for forests, so this spell costs 1 less to cast for each forest you control. Has Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, create a 3/4 green Treefolk creature token with Reach. And then you can tap 1 and 1 green, exile the enchantment, and Treefolk and forest you control gain indestructible until end of turn. That's not bad. Landfall, of course, is always something that can be busted. Then we have a foil Encumbered Rejury, and a Mountain, and then a Kithkin, white-green Kithkin, and a green-black Elf token. Pack number 3. Now, I don't know if there's special guests, but we're not going to get any art cards because they don't do that anymore for regular packs. Got Blossom Bind, Gallant Foul Knight. So I don't know if we're going to get a special guest or if there's anything, there's no list cards anymore, so we know that. Safe Right Cavalry, Reckless Ransacking, Scarblade Scout, Aquatex Defenses, Gravegill Scoundrel, Marrow Sky Swimmer, we got Dawn Blessed Pennant, Eclipsed Elf, Twin Flame Travelers, and Kin Binding. I don't know if, we'll see what it says. Surly Farrier in foil, and another full art Swamp, and a Goblin Fairy token. Hey, we just got that! Surly Farrier. And we got a Cinder Strike, Barbed Bloodletter, Wild Unraveling, Keep Out, Crossroads Watcher, Kolrath Zealot, Hovel Hurler, Kith Keeper, Eclipsed Realms, Nightmare Sower, and we get a Bree of Clan Stout Arm. I don't know. I think that possibly can get busted, but I guess we'll see. And then we got foil appeal to Erdu, and a forest, and a Kithkin treasure token. I don't know, I think that could be busted, depending on what creature you give flying. Let's see, we got Shore Lurker, Unforgiving Aim, Elder Auntie, Blight Rot, Kolrath Mystic, Tributary Vaulter, Moonglove Extractor, Foraging Wickermaw, Iron Shield Elf, Klachan Festival, we got Lasting Tarfire, and Scuzzback Scrounger, another goblin. If you play a bunch of a creature heavy deck, that's not bad at all. Then we got a foil Mirrored Mind Crown, which is also a rare. As long as this enchantment is attached to a creature, the first time you would create one or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of equipped creature. I have seen some things online about this crown that can absolutely just bust the game. I don't know if it's viable, but I've seen it. Like that could be a problem if you have things that are non-legendary that do a lot of things, that do a lot of interesting stuff, you know? We got Enraged Flamecaster, Auntie's Sentence, Summit Sentinel, Wanderbrine Preacher, Tend the Sprigs, Spiral into Solitude, Mischievous Sneakling, Mud Button Curse Tosser, Mud Button Curse Tosser. That's a thing. Bristlebane Outrider, Meander's Guide. Then we have Goat Nap. Before we had Kitnap, now we have Goat Nap. And then we have Sunderflock. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest mana value among elementals you control. As flying, it's a 5/5. When this creature enters, if you cast it, return all non-elemental creatures to their owner's hand. Ooh. Semi-board wipe. Like, not really a board wipe, but semi-board wipe. Teaming this up with, like, Encroaching Mycosynth, or, what is it? The Lattice that makes all of your creatures all creature types would really be busted. Oop, that doesn't go there. That goes there. Then we got a foil Kolrath Zealot and a foil Full Art Mountain. Look at that. And then Elf Token. Alright. We got Gilt Leaf Embrace, Tweeze, which they're still tweezing the giant's nose hairs, that's gross, Blighted Blackthorn, Unexpected Assistance, Reluctant Duneguard? I'm going to say Duneguard. Liss Alana Informant, Spiral into Solitude, Swat Away, Kindle the Inner Flame, Fyric Strike, and Rhyme Fire Torque. This has a lot of mechanics to get it going, so I don't know if this is actually worth it or not. Oh, and we have another rare underneath. Borderless Steam Vents. Look at that. For those of you who don't know, this is a shock land. Basically, why it's a shock land is as it enters, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters tapped. So you shock yourself and it comes into play untapped. That's beautiful. Cannot complain about that. And then we got a foil Thought-Weft Charge and a Full Art Plains and a Kithkin token. I mean, we're starting off pretty good in the first few packs. We already got a foil rare, we got a borderless steam vents, we got a hexing squelcher. Can't argue. Alright, we got Gristle Glutton, Boggart Prankster, Runaway Together, Timid Shieldbearer, Midnight Tilling, Stalactite Dagger, Wary Farmer, Glistener Baron, we got Grave Shifter, Hookah's Eye, Boulder Dash, we have Bristlebane Battler. Alright, we got a foil showcase. What is this? It is a showcase Eclipsed Marrow. It's an uncommon, but look at this showcase on this. That's gorgeous. Then we got a Swamp and a Merfolk. Alright. Uh-oh. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the special guest. Or it could be a flip token. I don't know. Feed the Flames. Vile Boggart. Silvergill Peddler. Gold Meadow Nomad. Great Forest Druid. Flame Chain Mauler. Flaring Cinder. Changeling Wayfinder. Nameless Inversion. And then we got another showcase. This one is a Deep Channel Duelist. I love this. Look at this. Very cool. And then we got Eclipsed Kithkin. And... okay. Another showcase. This is Tristan's Command. I don't know. I don't know if that's good, especially for that pricey cost, but it's a gorgeous looking card. And then we got a heirloom Auntie in foil, and then a foil island. Oh, there we go. Like I said, flip token. Because I knew it couldn't be a list card because they don't do those anymore. Alright. Then we got Gallant Foul Knight, Safe Right Cavalry, Elder Auntie, Blightrot, Kolrath Mystic, Tributary Vaulter, Chaos Spewer, Gravegill Scoundrel, Luminolisk? Okay, it's a mollusk. It's a elemental, but it's a snail. Gathering Stone, Burdened Stoneback, and we have a Lava Leaper. Oh, and then we have a foil rare in Emptiness. Emptiness is not one of the ones we were looking for, I don't think. No, Wistfulness is what we're looking for. But Emptiness, Elemental Incarnation. When this creature enters, if 2 white was spent to cast it, return target creature card with a mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's good. When this creature enters, if 2 black was spent to cast it, put 3 -1/-1 counters on up to 1 target creature, and then Invoke is the hybrid white-black mana. What Invoke means is when it enters the battlefield, if it was invoked, you sacrifice it, so you're just using it for its abilities. That's actually really good. Not gonna lie. We got a Full Art Plains Kithkin token. Alright, we're gonna do a few more here, maybe 1 or 2, and then we'll get James his pack. What do you say? Alright, we got Cinder Strike, Barbed Bloodletter, Stratosaurer, Reluctant Dome Guard, Tend the Sprigs, Foraging Wickermaw, Spiral into Solitude, Kindle the Inner Flame, Pyrrhic Strike, Gut Splitter Gang, that sounds awful. And we have Dream Harvest. I mean, late game, yeah, but still expensive. And then we got a bonus. which is Wistfulness. Wistfulness is one of the hits we're looking for. Why is Wistfulness very good? Alright. When this creature enters, if 2 green was spent to cast it, exile target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. Not bad. When this creature enters, if 2 blue was spent to cast it, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Also very good. Or you can invoke it, and then you may cast this spell for its invoke cost. If you do, it's sacrificed when it enters. I don't know why this one is better than the other one. But we got it, so that's something. I mean, it's card draw and removal, so that's always a thing. And then we got a foil Burning Curiosity. And then an island, an elf token. Alright, we'll do this one, and then we'll do James. I won't make him wait as long this time. I usually like to make him wait. Alright, we got Unforgiving Aim, Reckless Ransacking, Scarblade Scout, Aquatex Defenses, Shore Lurker, Foraging Wickermaw, Colwrath Zealot, Shimmer Creep, and we got Tanufel Rhyme Speaker, Prisma Basher, Everstrike's Gift, and Winnowing. Alright, it's kind of rude, but, you know, I'll take it. And then we got a Wanderbrine Trapper, in foil, plains, and a goblin. Alright, James, are you ready? Because I'm ready. I hope everybody else is ready. We're going to see what you get. Alright, James gets a Bone Club Berserker, Bog Slither's Embrace, Temporal Cleansing, Riverguard's Reflexes, Wildvine Pummeler, Colwrath's Zealot, Mischievous Sneakling, Wanderwine Farewell, Boggart Mischief, Moonlit Lamenter, Soulbright Seeker, and then you get a Hollowed Fountain. Not bad, James. You get yourself a Hollowed Fountain. I'm actually kind of jealous. I wanted the Hollow Fountain. Hollowed Fountain is a shock land. As this land enters, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, enters tapped. It is a plains island. And then you get Unforgiving Aim in foil, a Full Art Mountain, and a Goblin Fairy token. So, that is the second really good land James has pulled. I'm still jealous of the first one that he got. So we're going to go ahead and put that and the Unforgiving Aim in there. And then we're going to sit those right there. Good job, James! Hollowed Fountain. Not bad. Alright. Kinda wanted the Hollow Fountain, James. I'm gonna be upset about that for a bit, just like I was with the other one. Alright. We got Gristle Glutton. Back to stuff for me. Boggart Prankster. Summit Sentinel. Timid Shieldbearer. Crossroads Watcher. Enraged Flamecaster. Colwrath Zealot. Mischievous Sneakling. Silvergill Mentor. Requiting Hex. Noggle Robber. And Tristan's Command. We already got this, and this is in the non-showcase. It's still really expensive for what it is. I don't know if it's good, but that's our first double. Kithkin Keeper in foil, and then a foil Forest, and a Kithkin token. Alright. Oh, we're going to get another one of those flip tokens. Let's get that out of here right away. Flip token. Woo. Everybody likes seeing those. Right. And we got new art for an Evolving Wild. That's very cool. Gilt-Leaf's Embrace, Tweeze, Blighted Blackthorn, Unexpected Assistance, Marrow Sky Swimmer, Stalactite Dagger, and then a Showcase Eclipsed Kithkin. I love this. It's so cool. I really do love this showcase art. And we got Protective Response, Morkant's Loyalist, Eclipsed Flamekin, and we get a Reese the Evermore. Oh, yeah, that's breakable. Kolrath Mystic in foil, and a full art mountain. Reese, however you want to say his name, that card is very breakable. It's you controlling its creatures, so it's not like you can do that with planeswalkers or anything. We got Auntie Sentence, Wanderwine Distractor, Wanderbrine Preacher, Midnight Tilling, Feed the Flames, Wary Farmer, Stalactite Dagger, Rhymekin Recluse, Pummeler for Hire, Springleaf Drum. Wow, that came back. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't, but alright, Springleaf Drum, and then we got a Steam Vent! This is our third Shockland. We got the Borderless Showcase, so that's cool. Then we have Showcase Kin Binding. This will be our third double, but this is in Showcase. We got this already. It's still pretty. Wary Farmer and Foil, Mountain, Merfolk Token. I don't mind doubles if they're like hits. Like 2 Steam Vents, you know what? I have commander cards for commander decks that are red and blue that I can use both of them, so I'm not upset about that. The Kin Binding, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We got Keep Out, Liz Alana Informant, Bone Club Berserker, Bog Slither's Embrace, Temporal Cleansing, Appeal to Irdu, Mischievous Sneakling, Dose of Dawn Glow, Source Sour Bread Auntie, alright, Gathering Stone, Luminolusk, and Sig, Wanderwine Wisdom. So Sig becomes things. Like, he can get you cards, or he can protect creatures, and you can do it at will. That's actually pretty handy. And then we get Prideful Feastling in foil, and a Full Art Swamp, and a Kithkin token. I don't know. Sig could do stuff. He costs 2, so it's not bad. Then we got Dream Caesar, Silver Gill Peddler, Sun Dappled Celebrant, Great Forest Druid, Flame Chain Mauler, Flaring Cinder, Stoic Grove Guide, Bark of Duran, Dundulin Weaver. Alright, that's kind of derpy. Not gonna lie. Darkness Descends, Warren Torchmaster, and a Kirill, Attentive First Year. It's a copy ability. It can be abused. I don't know if it's any good because you need additional things to do it. So I guess we'll see in the long run. Gilt-Leaf's Embrace and foil, an island, Full Art Island, and a Goblin. Alright. We got Wildvine Pummeler, Flamekin Guildweaver, Dawn Hand Eulogist, Wild Unraveling, River Guard's Reflexes, Spiral into Solitude, Wary Farmer, I said that really weird, sorry, Creekwood Safe Right, Bold Weir Aggressor, Rhyme Chill, and then Morn Song Aria. Now, for those of you who watched the random or LGS randomness, we got a full art foil version of this. And then we got Twilight Diviner. When this creature enters, surveil 2. Whenever one or more other creatures you control enter, if they entered or were cast from a graveyard, create a token that's a copy of one of them. This ability triggers only once each turn. Again, it's a copy thing, so it can be good, but it doesn't necessarily mean it will be good. And we got Thirst for Identity and Foil, Plains, and an Elf. Alright, we got Heirloom Auntie, Glamour Mite, Gold Meadow Nomad, Assert Perfection, Burning Curiosity, Vile Boggart, Changeling Wayfinder, Prideful Feastling, Burdened Stoneback, Silvergill Mentor, Requitting Hex, and we got High Perfect Morkant. Whenever High Perfect Morkant or another elf you control enters, each opponent blights 1. They each put a plus or a -1/-1 counter on each creature they control. Oh! Tap 3 untapped elves you control and proliferate. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, she is someone that can definitely, like, there is elf decks and things like that. This whole set is about tribes. Oh, that's dangerous. Then we got a foil Wanderbrine creature, a foil Full Art Plains, and a Kithkin token. Alright, we have 10 more, and then the Collector Booster. I know, everybody is excited about that one. Let's see, we got a Surly Farrier, Cinder Strike, Barbed Bloodletter, Stratosorer, Reluctant Downguard, Flaring Cinder, Changeling Wayfinder, Spell Snare! Well, I didn't realize they reprinted Spell Snare, but there you go. Flock Imposter, Reaping Willow, Seer, and Selfless Safe Right. Has Flash and Convoke. When this creature enters, choose a creature type. Other permanents you control of that type gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Alright, that makes sense. Very cool. Then we got a foil Winnowing. So that's another double. At least it's a foil double, not a regular double. Then we got a Full Art Mountain and an Elk. That's a cool token. Oh, and then Oko Shadowmoor Scion. So that's why. That's cool. I forgot Oko is in this set. Oh, we're going to get another one of them flip tokens. So we'll get that out of the way, right? That's a flip token. See? Get that out of the way. And then we got Runaway Together, Liminal Hold, Dawn's Light Archer, Brambleback Brute, Scarblade's Malice, Feisty Spikeling, Rooftop Percher. Oh, it's cute. I like that. You know what? I'm giving that to my wife. She likes the cute things. Omni Changeling. That is not cute. That is anything but cute. Ooh. Oh, and then we got a Showcase Boggart Curse Crafter. Look at that, that's very cool. Then we got Nameless Inversion, Eclipsed Marrow, and Brigid Clachan's Heart. Yeah, again, it's really simple to flip her, and things can, she can do a lot of things. Liminal Hold, in foil, Island. I don't know if, like, if she's breakable or not. Like, the Pro Tour has already happened after this has come out, so prices are pretty set right now until rotation. So, Tend the Sprigs, Gristle Glutton, Boggart Prankster, Summit Sentinel, Timid Shieldbearer, Crossroads Watcher, Stoic Grove Guide, Feisty Spikeling, Eclipsed Realms, Voracious Tome Skinner, Explosive Prodigy, and we have Glen Alendra Guardian. Has Flash and Flying, and this creature enters with -1/-1 counter on it. Remove a counter from this creature. Counter target non-creature spell its controller draws a card. Oh. Okay. Negate on a stick. Not bad. I can see why that could be useful. Then we got Foil Nameless Inversion. Forest. Goblin Token. I can see why that could be breakable. And fearable. Like, that's a good creature. It comes in with Flash. So it comes in at the end of your opponent's turn. And it has a counter on it. You can put other counters on it. Because it just says remove a counter. So if you put flying counters, menace counters, lifelink counters, +1/+1 counters, those are all separate counters that can be removed from the creature to counter spells. Blossom Bind, Gallant Foul Knight, Safe Right Cavalry, Reckless Ransacking, Scarblade Scout, Gangly Stompling, Chitinous Graspling, Noggle Robber, Bark of Doran, Dundulin Weaver, Darkness Descends, and we got Grub's Command. That could be useful in a Goblin deck. And then we got Foil Brambleback Brute, Full Art Island, Merfolk. Like, I see the possibilities of some of these cards. It's just, like, it costs 5, which can be a problem. Enraged Flamecaster, Auntie's Sentence, Wanderwine Distractor, Wanderbrine Preacher, Midnight Tilling, Rooftop Percher, Prideful Feastling, Pestered Wellguard, Markin's Eyes, Iron Shield Elf, Clachan Festival, then we got Champion of the Weird. The second ability is good, third not so much. And then we got a Squawk Roaster. The Squawk Roaster. Alright. Foil Squawk Roaster, a Foil Mountain, and a Kithkin Token. Squawk Roaster. Where they came up with that name, I don't know. Alright, we got Aquatex Defenses, Shore Lurker, Unforgiving Aim, Elder Auntie, Blight Rot, Coolwrath Mystic, Furdock Core, Mist Meadow Council, Encumbered Regery, Gnarlback Elm, Blossoming Defense, then we got Bitterbloom Bearer! Nice! We're getting hits, like the lands and stuff, but the hits that we're getting that aren't lands are the top hits. This is, I believe, the best hit in the set, so it's going to cue that special music. Cost 2, has Flash, flying at the beginning of your upkeep. You lose 1 life, create a 1/1 blue and black fairy creature token with flying. Such a good card. Again, throwback to Bitter Blossom, which did the same thing, but it didn't have Flash. It was just an enchantment, not a creature. Very nice. Then we got a foil Summit Sentinel, Swamp, Kithkin, Elf token. Alright, we got the 3 top mythic hits. We got... Oh wait, no we didn't. We got the 2 top mythic hits. My bad. And then we got the second top, the Helping Squelcher, or Hexing Squelcher, rare hit, but still one of the best ones. Feed the Flames, Dream Caesar, Silvergill Peddler, Sun Dappled Celebrant, Great Forest Druid, Chitinous Graspling, Mist Meadow Council, Warren Torchmaster, Spell Snare, Flock Imposter, Reaping Willow, and then Champion of the Path. That's really good. Then we got a foil Showcase Taster of Wares. Goblin Warlock. Sorry, it's so goofy. When this creature enters, target opponent reveals X cards from their hand, where X is the number of goblins you control. You choose one of those cards, that player exiles it. If an instant or sorcery card is exiled this way, you may cast it for as long as you control this creature, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. That's actually pretty decent, not gonna lie. That's a decent card. Goofy looking as it is, decent card. We got a Plains, and then a Merfolk token. Just a goofy ass card. That's what that is. Like I said, getting kind of paranoid about checking my lapel mic now. Tributary Vaulter, Gilt-Leaf's Embrace, Tweeze, Blighted Blackthorn, Unexpected Assistance, Gravegill Scoundrel, Chaos Spewer, Lasting Tarfire, Glistener Baron, Grave Shifter, Puka's Eye, and we have Sig's Command. Stun a creature? I don't know. Like, it's a sorcery, so it's slow, but it costs 3, so at least there's that. And we got Vile Boggart and foil, Mountain, and an Elf treasure token. Alright, we got 2 more. This pack and 1 more for the box. Let's hope we get some good last pack magic out of these 2. And then we will open that box topper pack. Flame Chain Mauler, Heirloom Auntie, Glimmer Mites, Gold Meadow Nomad, Assert Perfection, Burning Curiosity, Fireduck Core, Thoughtweft Lieutenant, and then we have Eclipsed Boggart. I think we got this. No, we didn't. In Showcase. Very cool. And we Sizzling Changeling. Oh, he's cute too. Well, she's getting 2 out of this set. Shimmerwild's Growth. She doesn't use them, she just keeps them. And we got Erdu, Carrier of Dawn. We've seen the card that refers to him. Let's see what he do. He's an elemental god. He has flying and lifelink. Creature spells you cast have Convoke. That's not bad. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may pay black. If you do, transform Erdu. He transforms into Isulu, Carrier of Twilight. Flying and lifelink. Each other non-token creature you control has Persist. And then at the beginning of your first main phase, you may pay white. If you do, transform him. I don't know. Then we got Blighted Blackthorn and Foil, Plains, and a Goblin token. Alright, last pack magic. We got 3 Shocklands. We got the Bitter Bloom Bearer, a Wistfulness. We got the Hexing Squelcher. If this is a formidable speaker, I will be very happy. I don't think it will be, but here's hoping. Alright, we got Reluctant Dawnguard, Duneguard, Liss Alana Informant, Bone Club Berserker, Bog Slither Embrace, Temporal Cleansing, Moonglove Extractor, Marrow Sky Swimmer, Sting Slinger, Personify, and we got Illusion Spinners, Virulent Emissary, and Spine Rock Tyrant. Okay, we got the dragon of the set. Has flying and wither. Deals damage to creatures in the form -1/-1 counters. So that's 6 -1/-1 counters on whatever it hits. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with a single target, you may copy it. If you do, those spells gain wither. You may choose new targets for that copy. Oh, could you imagine a shock or something with wither? Oh, that's gross. Good card though. Mist Meadow Council and foil. A foil plains. I didn't see a special guest card. I could be wrong, but it's fine. I don't know if there's, like I said, I don't know if there's special guest cards or not. Alright, that was the last one. We got a mythic in our last pack of a beast of a dragon. Alright, it is time for our version, my version, Lucky Pack MTG's version of the box topper, if one doesn't come with it, which is a collector booster. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this to open up the easy way. Oh, it will. It'll open up the easy way. Sort of. It kind of just fell apart. There we go. Okay, no pack trick needed. All of these are foil. The commons and uncommons are foil, so I'm not going to keep just saying foil. So we got a Surly Farrier, a Reluctant Duneguard, Evolving Wilds, Unexpected Assistance, Cinder Strike, Flame Braider. Oh, and I think we got this already in foil, actually. Eclipsed Marrow in Showcase. Very nice. Then we got Morkant's Eyes, Voracious Tomb Skimmer. I mean, this is the good stuff. We got a foil Full Art Plains. Then we get foil Champion of the Perfect, which is, as an additional cost to this, Beholden Elf, so it's one of those. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Oh! And it's a 6/6, which makes it really hard to get rid of. When this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's hand. Ooh, very nice. And I believe this is our commander card, which is Wickersmith's Tools. Yep, commander. Well, that's a thing. And then what do we got here? Champion of the Path extended. We got this one already. Another one where you have to exile an elemental. And we got Showcase Spine Rock Tyrant. And what do we got? Glen Alondra Guardian. Showcase foil. This is the flash one with the counters. Not bad. Oh, and we get an art card. Hey! Cool. Celestial Reunion. I love that. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, guys. And that was Lorwyn Eclipsed for Patreon Friday. I do this for myself, but on these particular boxes, I do it for you guys. So I really hope that you like watching me open stuff and I can get you things. This is the second time that James has gotten a land. I can't argue with that. He got a borderless polluted Delta before. Now he's got a hollowed fountain. So we got a lot of cool things. We got 2 steam vents. James got the hollowed fountain. We got a wistfulness. We got the bitter bloom bearer. We got what else we got? We got the hexing squelcher. I can't complain. We got a lot of cool things, and there's a lot of stuff in here that I think could be used rather well. So, like always, I'm going to show you what I paid for it right up here, and this is including the collector booster. And of course, this is how much we made. Now, I think we did rather well. I think we did pretty good. I don't know exactly how much, but with all of the cool things and the collector cards and stuff, I think it was cool. I would love to open up a whole collector booster box of these in hopes of pulling a serialized card, but it's a little out of my price range right now. But you guys can help with that if you want to support the channel by clicking that link down below. I'd love to start doing some collector booster boxes where I give some of the collector boosters away to you guys. But if you liked this video, go ahead and hit like. If you didn't like it or you didn't like what I pulled, hit dislike. But even if you do that, share this around with the other pack opening friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel. All of those things really, really help support it. It's something really small for you guys to do, but it means everything to me. But with all that being said, my name is Matt. This has been Lucky Pack MTG, and I will see you guys next time.